Hello and welcome to a new episode of Airport CEO here on the channel. As always, before we get any further into today's episode, if you should end up enjoying this video, then why not leave a like? That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. Now, we are once again doing a bit of live play here because we want to see how the things we're building are affecting the airport, and we also want to open up a few more parts of the airport. We can see right now it is quite busy. It does look a bit like rush hour. I have already noticed one thing, one little issue, but I don't quite know how to solve it. We can see here an aircraft leaving the runway. Right now it's not an issue, but when we have aircraft down here at the wide-body stands, when they are in pushback, well, the aircraft often start waiting here and at the entrance or exit of the runway, and basically then you can have one more aircraft going just behind, and then that's it. Then they're waiting until the wide-body aircraft have passed. So that gives us a little bit of an awkward queue here at the runway exit. We could remove this exit here, forcing the aircraft to go all the way over here. But I'm also not a huge fan of that because that will take up more time of the aircraft on the runway, and I want to expedite them as fast as possible. But we will see, maybe we need to tweak something there. Alright, so last time we opened up the majority of the airport, at least of Terminal 2. We have all the satellite terminals running, and of course the main building of Terminal 2 is operational, and also Terminal 1 is operational by now. The next good news we actually have is that the airport is now, and we see it in, if I load up the right screen, we are now 5-star rated. We are now 5-star rated, and that is of course the best news we could get, because now we get new airline offers of 5-star rated airlines, among others Swiss International Airlines. Of course we have to have this airline because, I mean, it's not their home base, but it's their second base in Switzerland, so obviously we want to sign them to get some Swiss international aircraft in, and also we want, of course, Air France. Not just Air France Hop, but the main line here. And we can also see TAP Air Portugal. We get the main line now. We have Turkish Airlines. Where did they go here? That's awesome. We want those. I also want Etihad Airways. Definitely as well. Let's go. So we already have some awesome offers here. And we, of course, will keep on looking here to see what other offers come in while we are playing. All right, so we have, of course, quite often some feedback in the comment section, which I always do appreciate very, very much. But this time we didn't just have, you know, the regular feedback, but we actually had some of probably the best comments that I've had so far, because I was talking about the operations last time, how it was going. And basically here, there was a comment from Thomas G. You should aim for 4 to 5 ramp agents per medium stand and some more for the larger stands. This has worked for me. Also, if you press the panel showing your staff shortages, you will see arrows at the bottom. So basically when we have here, go down here where we have the overview. Indeed, there are some errors here and we can skip through, so this is all. And then we can see Terminal 1 is just fine, which I very much was expecting. And the shortages we have, the staff shortages, are here at Terminal 2. One thing that, however, is a little bit curious here is, like here, when we look at the overall rating, it says we have shortages with security officers. When we, however, go to Terminal 2, there doesn't seem to be any shortages. So that's a bit confusing, but still it of course does help us if we look at the terminals individual and not just in general. But there was some more, of course, some more lovely feedback here about how we can add more staff relatively quickly by spawning staff. So that's also really, really awesome. Thank you very much for this really, really great comment. Stuff like this, feedback like this is always super useful I mean, after all, I am just some regular random dude playing this game. I have, of course, also picked up a few things over time, but there are definitely people out there that know the game much more in depth than me. So yeah, feedback is always appreciated. Alright, so what I really want to do right now is I would like to start operating our remote stands. So let's just quickly take a look here. We have our gates here which are serving the remote stands. They're still closed because the stands over here are still closed. So maybe we should start by opening them, because that should then also allow us to actually add some aircraft or some flights going into the stands, and then we can see how it goes there. This will, of course, again increase our staff shortage, so we will need to hire a few more, or actually a lot more people, so that, yeah, we can keep the airport running somewhat smoothly. But I think, yeah, I mean, the ratio of kind of 4 to 5 workers per stand sounds logical. But if I make my quick calculations here, let's just take a quick look here. We look for Terminal 2. We have ramp agents, 109, jobs claimed, 107, apparently 20 more jobs available. But with... I don't know, I feel like we should have more than enough staff, apparently not. But that's, you know, let's just work on that. Let's actually see. Maybe we should switch off the... And I need to figure out how we actually do that, because I've of course forgotten. I'm terrible at remembering stuff like that, but where do we switch off automatic assignment of people? I mean, I guess it should be over here. Let's see. What do we have here? Auto assign to terminal. So let's take this away, because then we can assign them ourselves. Because we don't need more staff at Terminal 1. We are definitely quite sufficient with staff over there. So let's just quickly hire some more here, passengers as well. Nope. Yes. Nope. And nope. It's mainly ramp agents, I guess, that we really need to hire. But we also want to have some that are halfway competent. Okay, let's see. We should be able to do this with Shift F10. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay. Spawn here. Let's see what we can spawn. Oh, we can spawn aircraft. Oh, that's really cool. Can I also spawn people? I should be able to spawn people, no? No, that's airline. Spawn vehicle. Ah, spawn staff down here. I just need to read it. Okay, so we want to spawn ramp agents in staff room. Sure, why not? Now, I honestly speaking don't know what happens now. Is this when every time I press it, there's one spawn? One person happening? We can also see the frame rate, which is terrible. It's running at around 12 frames per second, the game. It does quite quickly get challenging for the game to run smoothly when it comes to frame rate. Okay, I don't know. I've been pressing the spawn button now quite a few times. I guess we have spawned some. Who knows? But we've tried it at least. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Okay, we have... Wait, let's see this one again. We have, at the moment, we have 819 staff. So if we do this one more time, Shift F10. There we go. Ramp agents, and now we spawn. We press spawn a few times. Okay. Let's see. 837. So there's definitely something happening. I'm just not quite sure how many I'm spawning. If I spawn one per click. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The important thing is we get some staff in, but now we need to assign them because we of course have we have switched off the auto assignment. So let's see how many we have available. Ramp agents 19. So I don't know if I'm just done that now or have those. I mean, it's more than a hired for sure. Okay, I mean, I guess that's something that I can play around with more off camera. But now you've seen it, basically. Maybe this will also help out you. In any case, it's been really nice feedback. So yeah, this is really awesome. All right, so let's see. We have now these opened. This means if you go into our flight planner, we should be able to add some flights here. I don't remember anymore which. Did I call them E? Okay, E, not G. E. Okay, so that's just so we add them at the right, so we have them right here. Actually, we should also have some white body stands there. No, because I have one E1 to 5. Okay, that's a bit strange. I should have more stands here as well. Let me just... No, they're not here. Okay. No. Okay, now I'm a bit confused. But anyways, let's just quickly take a look. Didn't we open them? Okay, let's see what's not working here. Arrival runway not connected. Okay. Okay. I have just not added any taxiway connections to the stands. That's why they're not showing up in the flight planner. Okay, so it's just me being an idiot, as usual. I guess. Alright, okay, so this should fix it. If we look at our flight planner now, yes, now we have them. Very good. Also the wide body stands here. Perfect. So now we're also able to take wide body aircraft that are not flying international traffic. So that's good. So I guess let's just add some aircraft here as fast as possible. Why not take some of the new airlines that we just added? Some Turkish airlines. They still haven't spawned any flights here, but we have Etihad. So let's just take Etihad in as fast as possible. There. And let's take another flight. That's a wide body. Okay, that's also good. Oh, that's actually quite nice because then we see also the wide body stands in action. Let's see, what else did we have? We added TAP. They haven't loaded in anything yet. We have Air France. They have one flight here to offer. So let's see if we can get them in as well. And then let's see, where did Swiss go? I'm not seeing Swiss. Why am I not seeing Swiss? Helvetic. Am I blind? There's Swiss. I'm just blind. Okay. Oh, they have an international flight. Okay, so we can't add it here. Wait, is this a wide body? No. Okay, so we can still add it. It is a wide body, damn it. Okay. Okay. We will have to take the wide body from Swiss tomorrow. Let's take it there just to be sure. But I'm sure they will be loading some other stuff in from Swiss, so we can add that afterwards. Alright, so let's just give the game a second here. So I guess the Etihad Airways aircraft, an A320 coming in from somewhere in France, can't say that I know this place, will be coming in as the very first aircraft landing at the airport using one of the remote stands. Let's just try to speed up the time so we get to that arrival, because yeah, I don't want to sit here waiting for that for too long. Meanwhile, Let's just let's just hire more ramp agents. Let's just use every second we have to add ramp agents. All right. Let's just see. We should be there very shortly. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so we can just also quickly hire this person here. All right, so yeah, I mean, the reason why we are doing this in live play and not just as a pre-recorded session with me adding a voiceover is, of course, because I want to see these things working out. I want to see how they're working and to spot all the areas where we then have issues that we need to fix. It's not that many. It's, I think, at the moment, really just a question of having enough staff. And, of course, now with the remote stands, we will need even more. But let's see what the game says. It's still happy with... No, it's happy with Terminal 2 now. It's happy with Terminal 1. But there are shortages in the overall rating. I mean... okay, I mean, one thing it could be if there was something that was outside of the terminal areas. But the only things we have outside of the terminal... I mean, we have the general aviation up here outside of a terminal area, which... should not matter, I guess. I don't think this should matter. And the French sector building, we haven't really... I mean, that's not in use yet, so that can't be it. All infrastructure is within these zones. Alright, I mean, I guess I will have to revert back to you guys again, telling me if I'm an idiot here or not. But for me, it doesn't make sense that it says in the overall rating that I'm missing staff. And when I look at the individual rating for the terminals, it says everything is just dandy. If any one of you can explain me that, I'd be very happy. But yeah. Okay. But we should actually be... Okay, we're very close. Let's just very quickly skip ahead there so that we actually get the aircraft in, because I want to see how... this works. Alright, so the aircraft should be landing any moment now. And this means there should also be passengers over here. Let's see what's going on here. Some passengers are already waiting. Let's see which gate did we assign? E5, okay. So that should be this one, yes, okay. So passengers are also here. So that's good. That's awesome. If I remember correctly, the wide body stands will be served from down here at level -1. Let's see if this already has... Let's see, which one did I add to that? That was then E8. Okay, Echo 8. So it's this one. Okay. And there are some passengers down here, but there's no flight on the... at the gate at the moment, but this will of course change. Okay, so this is so far, I guess, good news. We've seen also... yeah, I mean, this is the question now. Let's just quickly pause the game. What do we have here? So this is a service car. So that's good news. We have a bus going here, which I guess will go over to pick up passengers. So we have a service car going here, which is good because that should then bring a worker over to the stand to do the service round or whatever it's called. Let's just quickly see where are you going. Does it say? Not really, but that's okay. Let's just follow the bus. Let's quickly see. Okay, the aircraft is in the stand. That's good news. And the stairs are also already there. That's also good news. But of course the bus does have quite a drive. But our airport, that's also one good thing. Our airport does not seem to suffer from congestion when it comes to traffic on the service roads. That's something I've also suffered from with earlier builds and previous seasons. But in this airport it does seem to go quite, yeah, actually quite well with traffic. Alright, boss, make your way over to the aircraft. It takes a bit of time. Let's speed it up. So you go over here. Okay, this is interesting because there's already another bus over here. So where do you go? Ah, okay, so you go to this one, to the Air France over here. Ah, okay. Okay, interesting. Very good. So I guess you didn't have to wait that long after all, although the bus is also first turning up here. So I don't know how to solve it, because I mean we could station buses over here at the stands, but on the other hand we also need the buses over at the terminal. So I don't know what is better in this case. Few more buses arriving. I guess they will be arriving for the other Etihad, for the wide body. If they arrive already now, that would be ahead of time, or at least ahead of the aircraft, which would be amazing. So that would be great. Yeah, it does look like it. Okay, so maybe it's not an issue. Maybe it's just for the very first aircraft that there was a bit of delay. The Air France turnaround does seem to be going on quite alright. Let's check it out. So deboarding has worked. Service round is not yet in progress, which is a bit concerning. Baggage unloading is also not, because we still need the worker, although I guess he's showing up now. Yeah, okay, that should be in progress now, which it is. Perfect. And that will also then hopefully work for the baggage loading. Catering should, I guess, be on the way. Okay, I mean that's not too bad. And here's the wide-body Etihad aircraft. Let's quickly see what we have at the stand. We have the buses ready, and we have the stairs ready. That's already something, because at least that means that deboarding will happen pretty much on time. That's good. That's not too bad. Let's see how the turnaround goes here. Yeah, so it's the same issue here. We have the service round that hasn't started yet because we're waiting for the workers to arrive, and that delays also the baggage unloading. Everything else seems to be working. Deboarding works, which means boarding will also be working. So yeah, it is really just a question of getting the workers over here so they can do the service round and so they can do the luggage. Everything else seems to be working. Let's see what's coming over here. This is a cabin cleaning truck. That must be for the Etihad. And we have some fuel. Okay, so that's I guess somewhat good news. There's some luggage coming. This could already be the luggage for the Etihad. Yeah, okay, so the luggage was already here, although the aircraft hasn't been unloaded yet because we're still waiting. We're still waiting for the staff. Okay. But I guess, I mean, we can't do anything else than just keep hiring, and I will continue to do that, and off-camera hiring and hiring and hiring, and then one day we will have enough staff. Okay, there's a service car. This is good news. If this goes to the first Etihad. Please continue. Don't go to the wide body. Good. Yes, you're passing and you're going up there. Okay. So this means the Etihad, the first Etihad, should then also be turned around. Let's just see how we are going in time, because maybe it's not an issue at the moment. It's actually not an issue yet, because there's still plenty of time for the turnaround. And given that the luggage is already here, it's just a question of making the service round and then taking off the luggage and loading it. I guess I should be able to do that in time. So maybe I'm stressing out here over nothing. Huh. I mean, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. It would be awesome. I don't think I've ever had such a smooth opening of whole sections of an airport where really the only issue was staff shortages. And very specifically for ramp agents. Everything else does look like it's working out. I mean, I guess after 5 seasons I should be able to build an airport some halfway decently and may be able to get it to a working condition. But yeah. Okay, so the offloading has now been done. I guess he's in doing the service round now, and once he's done that, they will be loading the luggage. Okay, that's good news, because I'm confident now that they will be able to handle the aircraft in time. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time still there. They are leaving at 2300 hours. So 1.5 hours still to load the aircraft. That's easily done. Perfect. So they could actually even leave early, which would be lovely. So I think let's just very quickly here again. Okay, service round has already started, so things have gone a bit fast over here. We're waiting for catering and then loading. Okay, I mean, that's not so bad. That's actually not too bad. So I'm quite happy with that. There are, of course, still things we need to build, but I think we will be doing that in the next episode then again, with some pre-recorded footage, I guess. Because now we have really opened up most of the sections here that I wanted to, yeah, make sure that they really work when we have aircraft coming in. But let me just start by adding a few things here, because obviously in Geneva we don't have these grass strips in real life. That's all, yeah, all done nicely with some concrete and stuff like that. So let's also add it here. So yeah, while I'm doing that, I think it is time to end today's episode. Yeah, I guess we haven't done that much today, but we have worked out that that the remote stands, they work just as we have intended. We have staff shortages in a way, and in a way not. Again, if you can work that out, while the game says that everything seems to be fine when we look at the individual terminals, but in the overall rating it's not, I would be happy to hear from that. We have added Swiss International Airlines, Turkish Airlines and Etihad, so that's awesome, and we will get more 5-star rated airlines coming in. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions for airlines that we should add to Geneva Airport, then do please feel free to also leave that in the comment section below. I'm always happy to hear what airlines you guys would like to see here at the airport. Now with that, it is time to end today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.